Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chris Pickett here at the Fast 29 studio, getting ready for some USORL BodyArmor Lytes series action at Charlotte. We are going a little bit back in time. They're running at the 1992 edition, so I am officially 6 years old. So we're looking forward to a great race tonight. I think my co-commentators weren't even born, but we'll get into that later. So we're going to let the pictures tell the story for a little bit while we get things set up. There's about 20 minutes left in practice or so, and we'll be back shortly.
Daniel Asher reporting from his mother's womb.
Back here at Fast 29, USORL running at Charlotte 1992 for the BodyArmor Lytes series. Currently, Tyler Mallon leads the practice session right now with a 28.2. Jeff Dixon with a 28.3. Huang Do with a 28.4. Noah Joyce with a slower 28.4. And Zach Krasowski with a 28.5 right now. So pretty tight field. We're looking for. Oh, we have a lot of issues going into turn one, as you can see, and there's a lot of crying and screaming going on right now. So we're looking forward to an exciting race here tonight. Back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, USORL BodyArmor Lytes series here on Fast 29. Following Jeff Dixon's 81 around the track right now. He's currently fastest in practice. Dan Asher with me up in the booth. Dan, how you doing tonight?
I am doing very good. It's very dark in here. I can't see anything. I wasn't born until 93.
Understandable. Yes, we are at Charlotte 1992. I am 6 years old. Oh, as Jeff spins it off of turn 4. Boy, he got some lift when he hit that wall, too. That's going to be interesting to watch out for later on.
These new cars just blow over way too easily.
They really do.
About that.
Yeah, I didn't even see the roof flaps come up on his car when that happened.
Yeah, that is not a testament to the safety of these race cars.
Hey, whose voice is that? Who let that guy in? Matthew Steelman.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
Hello.
Somebody left the door unlocked, but Matthew Steelman's up here in the booth with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some good USORL Lytes series action tonight. So, Charlotte's always a very fast racetrack, and it's going to be a challenge for these drivers tonight.
We're already seeing a lot of that already. We've seen some. I don't know if any of it was, necessarily by accident, but we've seen a lot of stuff happen already during this practice session that could bode for some interesting action later on.
Oh,
we
for
accidentally leave the door unlocked, and he has the audacity to come in here and not even bring pizza.
That is true, man. Well, I mean, I'm okay with that because I am kind of on a strict diet right now, so I'm cool with that. But I know Dan's definitely upset about that, Matt.
Part of that's also because, as many people in the USORL know, I regularly forget to eat dinner until about like 10:30 at night. So
that's 12:30 for us over here on the Eastern Seaboard.
Not gross negligence on my part, just general incompetence, more like it actually.
That's what it takes to be in the USORL. So you're in great company there.
Oh yeah.
USORL gross incompetence. All right. Zach Krastowski running around in the number 4 Kodak. What is that, a Camaro? I couldn't see it real quick. There we go. Yeah, he's in a Chevy Camaro. There he is. Sharp looking ride. I think did he run that at Darlington? I can't remember. I did that broadcast, and I can't remember.
I think he ran a throwback Kodak scheme for that race.
That's right.
Yeah.
They all look about the same, honestly.
Yeah, it's yellow with red numbers on it, so it's Kodak.
There you go. it's one of the most iconic schemes of 2022 here.
Yeah, for sure. Zach also in the 4 for this season, ditching his usual 1. Did a number swap with Cup Season 6 champion Steven Merzlak. So I think it looks good. I like that number font a lot.
Oh,
so it's a
classic. Morgan McClure, love it.
Not gonna lie, I think Zach might have put a curse on that one when he let it go.
I will agree with that. Merzlak has not had a good season in any of the other series that have been run so far.
Yeah. You get into those stretches sometimes where it just seems like nothing can go right. It's just you got to go back to basics sometimes.
But very demoralizing.
Yep. To take one from Corey LaJoie, just stacking pennies.
That's it.
So.
He'll come back strong, though.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just got to get out of your car, fall to your knees, and grab your nuts.
Okay, Dewey Stram in the number 14 going into turn 3. I mean, you're not wrong, man, but that was...
Oh, the FCC doesn't have anything to say about that.
That was... you're definitely right. I mean,
we're talking about Corey LaJoie, so...
We are talking Corey
true.
LaJoie. He did not have too much LaJoie that night.
No.
I mean, he kind of once he hit that 6 car, I think he just became a new man. Anyway, Dewey Stram in the 14 Waste Management Toyota. He's currently 7th on the board.
Yep, Dewey looking for a good run tonight. Been very feast or famine for him so far. Dewey's a solid driver, but another one of those guys that just hasn't been able to catch a break. Just looking for a clean race tonight and get some momentum rolling for the rest of this week.
He's had some good series runs in the ARCA and IndyCar series recently. He finished second to me at Anchorage. He been running I think he got a top 5 at Darlington last week in the ARCA series, so he's definitely been turning that program around.
Yep. Dewey's a solid driver. It's just a matter of, learning how to finish these races sometimes.
Oh, we've got somebody on his side. Is that Noah? Noah Joyce on the inside of the pit wall there, just hanging out.
Looks like he went for a little ride through the grass.
Not really sure exactly how he got there. I kind of want to go back and find out. Let's go take a look at that. Really, the replay that I'm about to show you, I think he just decided to go into the pits a little bit interestingly. Here you go.
This defies all laws of physics.
It really does. Here he comes down the front straightaway, gets the start-finish line, just cuts it left, and we'll just let you come to your own conclusion there. Darren Ingram also, I guess he tried to go through the pit wall behind him as well there.
I think he's trying to pit Andy Hillenberg style in that one time in the ARCA race where he just kind of hung a left down the front straightaway to get to pit road.
Oh, that was, yes. Completely forgot about that, yes. These two NCM cars have been kind of practicing together almost all night. Dale Sr. and Dale Jr. here.
They've both been very strong this season in Lights and in Cup.
If Darren's equipment could hold together, he would be right there at the front of the pack. But he's had some crazy misfortune with some mechanical failures multiple times this year in multiple series as well.
Yep. Darlington is one that sticks out in my head where he had a dominant car, and I think he lost 2 gears in that race.
He broke at Trois Rivières as well with a top 3 car.
If Noah could just get some luck on his side, he would have several wins at this point.
Absolutely. He was right there in the thick of both Darlington races. If you guys remember his dive bombs into turn 3 on the final lap of both races.
Mm-hmm.
He had Knoxville all but locked up in the Lights race and ran out of fuel with 3 to go.
We are still in shock about that one.
And what will be the tape delayed Knoxville Cup race? No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't spoil it because I haven't even seen that yet. We'll be broadcasting that on Fast 29 in the upcoming weeks, so keep an eye out for that. As Darren Ingram spins that off of 2 into the inside wall. That's gonna be his 4th backup, I believe now.
It's a good thing we're not running the next gen, Chris.
That's true. Oh no, Malin! Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can definitely see
Tyler Malin.
In these cars, those composite bodies definitely hold up well. The hood was barely bumped up. That's impressive right there.
Tyler Malin making his return to the USORL tonight, and he just committed a disgusting act.
Tyler Malin, you should be embarrassed for what you just did. That does not belong in the United States Online Racing League.
You know what? I'm embarrassed to have a signed Bobby Labonte car of that exact same paint scheme next to me right now.
Didn't you get
Real
that on
talk,
accident?
though.
I did get that on accident. Okay, I'll tell the story again for those of you that don't know it. So I'm on eBay and was just, looking for a Bobby Labonte car just randomly and found one. It was the 2001 scheme. Beautiful car. And went and just bid on it randomly. I'll go on eBay and just randomly bid on stuff just for the heck of it and just see if I win because most of the time I don't. And that makes the wife very happy. So I go through the motions. It's like 5 days before the bid closes. The end of the bidding comes and I get a notification, hey, you won. I'm like, okay, well, there goes another $12 down the drain. But oh well. So it shows up and I open up the package and I'm looking at it and I go, well, this isn't the right paint scheme. This is the 02 version, which is still cool. I mean, as you can see with Tyler's car, it's an awesome paint scheme. And I turn it over and I'm like, are you kidding me? The windshield's signed by Bobby Labonte himself. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Got a $15 autographed Bobby Labonte 124 sitting right here next to me.
Heck of a steal. Sorry to cut you off there, Dan. What were you going to say?
Yeah, Dan. Sorry, go ahead.
Tangent?
He doesn't remember.
I don't know. I was going to say stuff. Maybe some things.
Oh, big hit in turn 3. Sorry, Hong Do just pile drove Darren Ingram. He's on his roof off of turn 4. You saw that live. I have a note from Darren Ingram that says, need new pants. Understandably so, sir.
You need a lot of new things there after that one.
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
So, Dan, you going to be able to complete that thought anytime soon? Because we keep on cutting you off. Sorry.
I think the moment's passed.
Yeah, okay.
Head empty.
Okay, 10-4. All right. We got another notification from Darren.
I think I remember.
Do you? Okay.
I'm having a flashback here.
Brain blast.
This is from the lack of pizza, I think.
Yeah. Anyways, Tyler Mallon.
Yeah, okay.
Tyler Mallon. We're talking about Tyler Mallon.
Tyler Mallon, the 18.
Yes. Melon Boy. Not Ross Chastain.
Making his return to USORL competition tonight.
Making his return to USORL competition. He has improved a lot since he left. And he was already good as is. So, would not be surprised if he won this race.
Tyler's a smart kid. He always had speed when he was here, but it was always a matter of putting a whole race together. And he's had a lot of experience since he left back in towards the end of season 3. So
definitely. I've only raced with him a few times, mainly in the lower series, because nobody really wants to see me run Cup.
I want to see run Cup.
I will be Saturday night. You guys can tune in on JTN. You'll see it there. The dad
Hopefully
cam will not be up on Saturday night. That's a little bit of a preview there for you guys. That will only be aired on JTN on Saturday night.
Gonna be a fun race, I believe.
Night in America.
I believe we're gonna have Joseph Weaver up in the booth if Tommy's not back. So.
Oh, that's right. Tommy's out of town right now. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's why he's not in the field tonight.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Well,
him, Austin Spencer, and Steven Merzlak, a bunch of the USORL boys, are in Washington, D.C. right now. So, hope you all are having fun out there if you're watching this. So,
they're hanging out at the Lincoln Memorial right now, just chilling.
Yeah,
so, I'm pretty sure one of them is sitting in his lap.
Oh my gosh!
You just got a Twitter notification about someone trying to overthrow the government?
Oh, yeah, we definitely know where those boys are now.
Yeah. Let me text Steven just to make sure.
Is this you, sir?
We're getting loose here in practice, so we still got 4 minutes to go.
And we got to get some of this out of our system before we get going here. Well, you know what, gentlemen? Let's take a break real quick. We're going to go to the ride-along real quick and show them how bad I get around this joint. What do you think?
All right. Let's take us around this place, Chris.
Yeah. Let me get right on that. It's going to be embarrassing. It also helps if I had it loaded initially when we were supposed to before we started this joint.
Disclaimer, this is not a blatant rip-off of Tommy's World.
It is not, no, but because here's the thing. Tommy can get around these places. I cannot. So here we go. All right, here we are at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is an older version, so a little bit smoother than the newer versions that are out there. I'd like to thank John Peterson for letting me borrow his car tonight. Going out in turn 1, you want to be right on the bottom. There's a little bit of a wavy spot right in the middle of 1 and 2 that you want to hit just right. I don't in any of these laps, you'll see shortly. There's also another wavy place down here in the bottom of 3 and 4 too that might get you a little bit wobbly. See, I hit the apron right there. You don't want to do that. It's going to drift you right back out to the wall and right into the wall off of turn 4. You don't want to do that. Down the front straightaway through the quad oval, great place to pass if you can get a run on somebody. Back down in turn 1 more time here. You can run a couple different grooves in this spot, but obviously you want to hit that corner just right. I overcooked it going into 1 and hit the wall again and somehow saved that thing off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, going into turn 3 one more time. Get a nice arc. This time I kind of got the feel for it this time and got a nice arc down to turn 3, right on the white line down off turn 4. I'm going to drift right back out to that wall off of 4 and basically do a nice little D shape down into the quad. Well, there you go. Yeah, that was not my best effort going around the track, but that's okay. That's why you're hearing me and not seeing me.
Hey, put on a show for the fans.
So. It did.
It's never a good sign when the practice car for the booth gets damage on the right side. But, we all know that Chris is a man of sheer determination and will. So.
I will get it back to the garage.
Hey, if you're not putting the little scuffs on the right side, you're not trying hard
Speaking
enough,
of, there's Dewey trying to do it in turn 2. He just ran the picket line right there. Let's go. They're making me so happy right now. Jeff Dixon trying to get it down to the 27s. He's at a 28.09 now. Tyler Mallon with a 28.19. As Dewey does a nice little spin and go right in front of Mallon there. Can we just call him Bobby Labonte tonight? That rolls off the tongue better than Tyler Mallon. Labonte down the back straight. Okay. Yeah.
Hang on.
Yes, Bobby Labonte is a part of the USORL.
There's been rumors.
Believe it or not, Bobby Labonte does know about the existence of the USORL.
He does.
Thanks to one Jonathan Peterson.
Yeah. I want to point out something I just noticed on Tyler's car. Back when he was here in Season 3, there was a little controversy over notepad setups. And if you go onto Tyler's rear chase cam, you can see his T-Mike logo on the bottom left corner of his back bumper is the notepad icon. So, noticed that while I was watching him go around the track.
You'll have to point that out to me because I see the 18. Oh, it's down underneath the left front headlight there. Okay, we're on board him now. I wish I could zoom in further.
If you go to his the chase cam, you can see it on the back really well.
Let's try that. There it is. Yes, that is the notepad icon that you're seeing under the left rear headlight. Well done, sir. Well done.
I'll ask him about that after the race. That's pretty good.
I don't know. There might be a good chance we're going to be interviewing him at some point.
More than likely. That 18 car's got speed in it tonight.
Gotta be honest, I think we need to take that car back to USORL.
Hong Do going backward in turn 2, gentlemen.
Yeah, Hong's just a little confused. I think he'll figure it out here in a moment. So.
I mean...
It seems that towards the end of practice every week, he just seems to have a brain malfunction and goes the wrong way.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him about what's going on. So it's not often that you see.
We may not be able to now because he just impaled himself on the pit wall.
Just hope Hong's okay.
Yeah. Oh goodness. This could be a fun evening. Oh, we've got qualifying starting, so we'll be back in just a second. All right, welcome back to the USORL at Charlotte, USORL BodyArmor Lytes series. Running happy hour right now. We're going to run through the qualifying real quick. Tyler Mallon on the pole with a 28.098. Noah Joyce alongside with a 28.327. Jeff Dixon, Huang Do, and Zach Krastowski to round up the top 5. Darren Ingram, Garrett Sidnor, Henrietta Bordeaux, Dewey Schramm. That is your field. Oh, I'm sorry, Antonio Ruiz. He got out-qualified by 2 of us that are in the booth. He's going to be in the field as well. So there'll be 10 drivers in tonight's field. Pole sitter Tyler Mallon with us here in the booth. Tyler, good to have you back with us. How's your car tonight?
It's fast. I feel like it's on rails the way I have the car set up. So I'm just worried about race pace. I didn't get a full race length in during practice.
I wouldn't have anything to do with the notepad on the back wheel.
Oh yeah, that's an extra 70 horsepower.
He's got copious notes, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, how does it feel to now be the youngest pole sitter in USORL history at the ripe age of -10 years old?
True.
Feels great, I guess.
I don't know how else
I
you
don't
could
know
really
what
answer
feelings
that
are
question.
like. I don't exist.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in your lack of enthusiasm, really.
I'm really bad at interviews. I'm sorry.
On a more serious note, obviously your first race back here in the USORL. How are you feeling about your chances tonight?
I'm feeling excited. I chose this as my race to come back because I love Charlotte. So I've always had good runs here. So I'm hoping to get a win, but I know Jeff is really fast as well, so he's probably got something up his sleeve, I guess.
Yeah, I think a couple of you two and probably Noah as well. You guys are probably going to be the 3 that are going to be battling this one out. It's going to be really fun to watch. Obviously, all joking aside, we're really happy to have you back in the league. Just all in good fun with the the notebook post, but we're definitely happy to have you back. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch tonight.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Tyler Mallon, driver of the 18 Interstate Batteries Supra, starting from the pole tonight.
Real quick, Tyler, give us a little insight on what your schedule is going to look like in the future.
Run races when I'm not sleeping through them, and yeah. I don't know, I'm probably going to race on Saturdays if I'm allowed to run the Cup Series. But
Are you aware that ARCA is at Talladega this Friday?
Oh dear. I could run that too, I guess. I don't have a car painted, but
You can run one of my
probably
backups if you want to or something.
Yeah,
you can get
somebody
one.
would
It's Arco. You have some duct tape. You can put some numbers on it.
You don't even have to run with a number, probably.
you can use duct tape numbers.
Oh yes.
Hell yeah!
There are some
Yeah,
cars out there, man.
Yeah, I'll have to send you some of my duct tape number monstrosities that I've made over the years. So
Please do. That sounds awesome.
Yes. Well, we'll let you get back to business,
right.
Tyler. Thanks for joining us up here, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Good luck tonight.
Do you guys remember my
Nice kid.
Yes. Do you guys remember my ARCA car that I ran a few seasons back that had the hood open? And it had
I think I do remember that.
If you can keep this from blowing up, please sponsor me or something like that. I had on the door, and the 8 was on the quarter panel, and yeah, that was a. You're talking about a piece of crud car.
Yeah, well, I haven't been able to run ARCA yet this season, but maybe we can find some Uncle Scotty's money and get a Steelman Enterprises Ford out there for this Friday. So
that would be fun. Looking forward to a full field of wrecking on Friday night. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Got about 10 seconds left here in practice. They're about to run it down. We're about to get this show on the road. So let's go ahead and get it started. Blake Shelton, let's go.
Guess we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain. Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying, heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls, riding in sunshine. Bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Whoa. Bring it back. Oh, yeah.
All right, welcome to the USRL series here at Charlotte. Getting ready for the race to start. Somebody didn't get on track, though, I don't think. It took a little bit longer than we were expecting, but that's all right.
Oh, that might have been me.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
All right.
Sorry, I was watching the intro. I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Understandable. I mean, it's a cool intro. I mean, you know.
Blake Sheldon's bring back the sunshine, and I got a little wrapped up.
Hey, you know, you gotta. I mean, you gotta bring back the sunshine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to get this show on the road. We got Tyler Mallon again on the pole, Noah Joyce alongside, Jeff Dixon and Huang Do alongside in row 2. I'm not for sure what Jeff Dixon's doing here. Okay, here he comes back into the field. Not sure he's trying to pit early or what. All right, here we go. Green flag is out, and we're racing here at Charlotte.
Great start by Noah Joyce here.
Oh, we got Henrietta around off of turn 2. Single car, no caution.
Doesn't look like she hit anything. Still good.
Noah Joyce going to come around and lead lap 1 by about 5-6 car lengths coming across the line.
Already seeming to pull away. Definitely got a good short run car, it looks like.
Definitely.
Got Sidnor and Darren Ingram side by side back here for 5th as well already. Definitely not wasting any time trying to make up spots.
Didn't see much of Garrett during the practice. I did not realize he was in the Noah Gregson car tonight. So good looking.
Yeah, kind of caught me off guard towards the end of practice when I was scrolling through the field and I saw Garrett pop on track for a second. So Garrett's always got speed though. I expect him to run right up in the top 5 all night tonight.
Oh, we got trouble. Garrett around off turn 4. He takes Krasowski with him. Cautions out, and Dewey catches the wall on the front stretch.
There's that announcer's jinx.
Heavy damage to the rear of the 16.
Yep.
Oh, a lot of damage.
Well, that prediction lasted about half a lap before it was wrong. Sorry, Garrett.
I'm so proud of you, Matt. First time in the booth, and you already got the jinx going.
Yeah, I'm going to have to apologize to him after the race.
Looked like it just came around on him off turn 4 there. It was really quick. We're going to go back and take a look at it here. Go a little slow-mo here coming off turn 4. There's some bumps right there in turn 4 that will get you if you're running that middle lane, and unfortunately it got Sidnor. Krastowski, well, all 4 of them kind of caught the wall there off turn 4, trying to avoid as Krastowski spins down to the pit lane. Dewey did a heck of a job to not just plow into Sidnor, but he'll end up catching the wall further down in the quad over there, and Antonio Ruiz gets down to grass. I think he ends up saving his. Yes, he does. So, unfortunate for those 3 or 4 drivers there early in this one. We're already got some damage already on the track here.
Yeah, it looks like you just got up out of the groove and, these things start chasing and then you'll kind of hook up and then the front end will catch grip and the rear end can't keep up and it'll just loop around on you. So, unfortunate for Garrett. It's still early, so we'll see.
Yeah, this track will, for some reason, these bumps will just catch you out.
Yeah, this place is really rough, too. If you watch them down the backstretch, they're basically hopping the whole way down.
It's like Auto Club.
This is not a smooth track like modern Charlotte is.
No, not at all. For those of you tuning in again, this is Charlotte 92 is where we're running tonight, and definitely has not been diamond ground or repaved in a while. So, and it shows. Race off pit road.
I'm genuinely curious if we have any drivers in the field that was born before 92.
Not in this field tonight, I don't think.
No, because I'm older than everybody in the field. So,
and I'm older than you. So there you go.
Yeah.
So,
I think Henrietta's close to my age, but yeah, I was born 95, so I'm pretty sure not a single person in the field was alive when this track was run.
Well, I'm going to be over here sipping my Geritol, and we're going to go back to green here. So Noah Joyce wins the race off pit road. I think they just chose. I think we're about to come to green here. Yep, green flag back in the air. Noah Joyce gets another great jump on Huang Do.
Very messy restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, back behind him, that was a little bit shaky, to put it lightly. Doe catches the apron a little bit there, and again, I think Darren Ingram's going to need another new set of pants.
Like the 81 missed a gear on the start.
Is it appropriate for the commentator to say L?
L.
I think we're supposed to stay as unbiased as possible.
I know, but you know,
we'll let that one slide.
Sometimes you just got to kind of, there's a fine line between professionalism and how you really feel.
It's not that we dislike Jeff. It's just that we hand out L's to anyone that deserves one.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're completely impartial. So
we're going to tell it how it is. That's the way we do it here at Fast 29.
Darren Ingram trying to make a move here on Huang Do for second. He's going to get under him going into one. See if it'll stick down on the bottom.
Yeah, he's been having that high line running most of the night, but he makes that pass look easy. Here comes Malin behind him.
That right there was a perfect example of how rough the corners are, because down low it is buttery smooth, but when Hoang got up kind of out of the groove, the rear end of the car started hopping around, and you could see it kind of catching air a little bit. So,
and then they have the exact opposite problem in 3 and 4. You got the bumps on the very bottom through that corner.
This place is it's definitely presenting these drivers with a very interesting challenge.
You can see it right there. Darren Ingram's rear end just about went through the track, how much it bounced through that corner.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he's got some soft springs in that thing. Dewey Schramm, it sounds like, spun in a single car on the backstretch. No contact. We stay green.
I believe that was Antonio.
Oh, was it Antonio? I heard Dewey apologizing, so I thought it was him. Sorry. Okay. My apologies. Ruiz was the spinner on the backstretch.
It looks like he just lost it on the inside of Dewey.
Oh, Krastowski, hang on to it, buddy.
Whoa, my gosh. Heck of a save there by Zach.
Battle for the lead tightening up a little bit here as Ingram tries to close it up on Joyce.
And it was just like what we were talking about in practice, is it's Joyce and Ingram up front. Noah's always been a very solid driver, but since he and Darren teamed up, like, he has taken a massive step forward, it feels like, in his progression as a driver. And I mean, those two guys seemingly run 1-2 in a lot of these lower series races every week.
Yeah, I know. Being in a few of those, that's pretty much how they run.
Yeah. Two solid drivers. There's Ruiz coming off pit road there as well. Looks like he's back going.
Inset in the bottom there, you're seeing Darren Ingram on board.
Oh,
we got one around.
Antonio spinning.
It's Darren spinning on turn 4. He's in the wall.
Oh, no.
We were just on board with him. Of course, there's the other commentator jinx for the evening. It's my fault now.
While that was happening, Ruiz was spinning and coming off pit road. And Darren's going to run into troubles as well at the same time. Well, luckily, it's still early, but looks like he's got a right front down as he comes down to pit road.
And his luck just keeps on continuing in this series right now. Again, those bumps.
They're tough.
He was about in that same line that Garrett was running earlier in, and when he spun, It's right in the
Guys.
actually it's a little bit earlier in the corner when he started stepping out. Here's the replay coming in turn 3 with Ingram.
I hate to say it, but L.
It's an L for the J car as he hits the outside wall in turn 3.
Oh, Antonio around off turn 4.
Oh, he is not having a very good night. He's going to get down into the grass. Leaders are coming up. And no, Joyce makes a mistake, and Tyler Mallon's going to go to the lead here. Looks like Noah just pushed wide off of 4, and Tyler, all 3 Toyotas slipped by him there.
ERD power.
Yep.
So
Just like
two
what we were
Toyotas
talking
out
about.
front.
Just like we were talking about leading up, though. Tyler's found their way to the lead.
3 Toyotas up front. I forgot about Doe being back here in third.
Yep.
We'll go back here and show that change for the lead as we were watching Darren spin earlier. We were resetting that, so we'll drop back and show that change for the lead real quick. This is coming down into turn 3. Joyce goes down to the 3. It steps out just a little bit, just like Darren's did. In order to keep it off the wall in 4, here come the 3 Toyotas. Man, Jeff Dixon got in the grass trying to get by Joyce coming through the quad oval. Back live. Dixon closing up on Mallon now down the back straightaway.
He's making a move, looking to the outside, going into 1. But wasn't able to make anything happen up there. Still seems like this place, even about 10 laps into a run, is still wide open. So maybe as we see the tires wear, you'll see more off-throttle time.
Dixon to the inside going into turn 1. And he makes the pass. Doe's going to follow him through. As Mallon gets high off of turn 2. New leader, Jeff Dixon.
And you could really see the effects of just how bumpy the non-racing groove is, because as soon as Tyler got just a little bit up and out of there, had to get off the throttle, and it's going to lose second as well to Huang Do.
Doe catches the wall off of turn 4 behind him. Mallon looking to try and get second back from him going into turn 1.
I don't think this is what any of these guys wanted to see. It would be Jeff Dixon out front, because Jeff can check out now that he's got the clean air and everything.
He's already pulled it out to about pretty close to a second already going into turn 3. Riding on board with Tyler Mallon, looking right behind Huang Do going into turn 1.
And you can see that the top of this field is so close on talent. Like, these are the guys that I feel like you're going to be seeing up front every week. You know, we expect Jeff to run up front. Holong's a great driver. Noah's a great driver. Tyler, as we've seen from stuff outside of the USORL, is great. So, I feel like, you know, over the course of some green flag stops, you might see some of them get kind of spread out. But if we get some more yellows, I think we're definitely going to have a great battle for this win.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a Toyota showdown as well.
It looks like they're the fastest right now, those 3 up front.
Henrietta Bordeaux pulls up to the outside, let the leaders go by.
Very courteous to our leaders.
Working lap 22.
Looks like Garrett Sidnor just made a green flag stop as well. We got Dewey Schramm around in turn 2.
Oh, he catches the outside wall.
Yeah.
He just came on the radio and said it took him long enough to do that.
The hits just keep coming. It looks like he was trying to let Antonio go and just got up into the fence. Looks like he's going to make it back to pit road. I think he's got a tire down, though.
Yeah, he just came on the radio and said that. He's trying to keep it on the apron to stay out of everybody's way there. Again, we stay green.
It's been unfortunate to see Dewey struggle like this. He's a talented driver. He just needs a little bit of a break to go his way, but it'll come. You just got
Antonio Ruiz around on the front straightaway through the grass.
Oh.
Sorry, he's good, but another.
Yeah, it's been a tough night for Antonio as well.
Yep. Charlotte bites another one, sometimes 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Ooh! Darren Ingram and Henrietta Bordeaux just had a very close call. Didn't make contact, but it got awful close coming off of 4.
Antonio around
Antonio again.
Off turn.
Oh, goodness. Not been his night tonight here at Charlotte.
No.
They're reporting that the apron coming off of turn 2 when you're coming out of the pit lane is exceptionally slippery.
Sure seems like it. We've had a lot of problems coming off of pit road so far. This whole place just doesn't seem to have a lot of grip.
No, it doesn't. Can confirm. The ride along proved that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dewey Schramm got a black flag coming off the pit lane.
Oh, my gosh.
So the hits just keep on coming for the 14.
Yeah. And at this point, it's so easy to just get rattled mentally and get frustrated. You got to, in sim racing, you unfortunately don't have a crew chief come over the radio to tell you to stay calm, but you just got to get out of your head and just go, all right, it's time to log laps and, let's not turn this negative into another negative. So you still got plenty of race. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to get a lot of cautions at this rate, so you kind of just have to deal with what hand you've been dealt.
You're almost waiting for the person in front of you to make a mistake and take themselves out at this point.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, like I've been in that position too before. You make a mistake on a green flag stop or you spin and you're trapped a lap down and you're like, man, I need a caution. And, you're racing with your friends. You don't want to root for any specific person to spin out or crash or something, but you are hoping for something to go wrong to cut you that break that you need.
Can confirm that strategy hardly ever works for me.
Yeah, unfortunately. And the frustrating thing is it seems like, you could probably testify to this, is it always feels like when somebody else is trapped a lap down, that's when all the cautions happen, but when you get trapped a lap down, it never comes for you.
Absolutely right.
This is never a good feeling.
Jeff Dixon continues to lead here. Hong Do's second by about 1.5 seconds. Battle for third starting to tighten up a little bit here as Joyce closes up on Mallon.
Yeah, Noah's been running pretty consistent laps. He's about a 10th faster than Tyler last time by. I think he might have been saving his stuff and is going to try to make a run at third here later into this run before we get to green flag pit stops.
Got another one sliding off turn 4, still green here. Might have been Dewey, I think.
Yeah, he's back down pit road again.
Yeah. Here comes Joyce to the inside of Mallon going into 1. He takes third away, but might have a little crossover maybe. He thought about
Make it stick.
Couldn't quite get there.
Joyce up to P3.
Darren Ingram saying his car is still in good shape even after that hit. He's pretty disappointed right now on the radio. But here comes Mallon back underneath Joyce going into turn 1. This battle continues. Oh, Joyce gets way up high there. Mallon takes it over.
It is punishing as soon as you get off the inside line. You just sail up the track.
Antonio around again on the front straightaway.
Oh my gosh, just a bad night. Keeps getting worse.
I think we're past the point of L's. That's just math.
I don't... Oh, that's just mean.
I hope Antonio doesn't watch this broadcast.
Honestly, Dan, I think you might have just described my entire USORL career in that, but that's all right.
Hey, you won an IndyCar race
Just here
recently.
for comedy relief.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
Our
say
Darryl Waltrip up here in the booth.
Yeah, but he won things.
Oh, true. Dan's got a couple cup
Oh,
wins.
we're talking about Dan. I'm sorry. That was about me. My bad.
Yeah.
Ingram closing up from behind. He's a couple laps down. running in 6th, but he's on fresh tires, and you can definitely see the difference that's making right now. Malin pulls down the inside to give him room.
Yeah, and that's a shame for Darren, too, that spin he had, because he's got a lightning fast
Malin
car.
misses the pit lane. He makes it on, but we're going to see if he was speeding there. That was close. Pit speed limit is 45 tonight, and he was very close. I didn't catch which line that the pit road speed limit starts on tonight, but if it was that first one, he definitely didn't make that.
I would guess it's the white line, which
Tyler
definitely at 44, but I was more concerned he's going to miss the commitment cone at that point.
Noah's in the wall. I think Noah just blew a tire.
He is. Yeah, right front's down. On the 8 NCM car as he comes in the pit lane.
Luckily, happens right as he's coming to pit road.
Krastowski had the same issue as well, coming in the pit lane.
This place is chewing up tires, especially on these long runs.
Krastowski reported in his blue trying to come to the pits. I think that was the same thing Noah had. Because he was
coming to pit road as well.
Here is Dixon. Oh, Noah Joyce misses pit stall. He's backing up into his pit stall.
Oh, no.
Man, we're only 37 laps into this thing. I believe this is a 70-lap race. I didn't catch that in the driver's meeting. We were trying to get some things organized here.
We're very professional.
We're very professional here at Fast 29. That's why you just see logos of, what's going on instead of sponsors. Still a work in progress, everybody.
67 laps tonight, by the way.
67, thank you. So we're a little bit before halfway here. If my math is right. No, we're past halfway. I can't do math. Dixon coming out pit lane.
Tyler's going to come out not too far back, but going to have to find a little speed to catch that 81, although he is close here.
Hong Do makes his pit stop. He's coming off pit lane now. There he goes on the bottom. As Dixon and Malin come flying by on the outside. That's going to be your battle for the lead right there.
Yeah, and that's the effect of fresh tires on these long runs. Long was only about a second off of Jeff Dixon coming under pit road. Now he's a full straightaway back.
Hong Do just got a penalty for coming off the pit road too soon.
Oh, no. Yeah, we came up across the line, exiting 2, unfortunately, which it's pretty cut and dry about where you can come back up on the track.
It's right where the lighter asphalt appears on the back straightaway there, and I think he hopped up there just before it.
And it's not even always just a lapse of judgment. There's no grip down there on the apron, so you can just, you're trying to minimize the amount of off-throttle time you're on the apron coming off pit road, and you can just get on it a little too much and just wash up on the track. And if you're up there for too long, it'll penalize you for that, unfortunately.
And the problem is we've been seeing so many spins coming off the pit lane tonight with the guys that pitted earlier that I think he was just trying to prevent that from happening and got up there a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
The leaders are tightening up here. Malin's closed up on Dixon.
Tyler was about nearly identical lap times that time, but lie. Tell you what, Tyler's doing something interesting. I noticed on the flyby cam. Tyler's clutching it going into the corners, I think trying to save a little fuel.
They are going to be kind of close. Oh, Dixon catches the wall off 4 a little bit there, but yeah, they are going to be a little bit close based on where they pitted. Dewey Schramm spun in turn 2. He's up on the outside as the leaders approach him.
Oh, Darren Ingram's around too. Darren got up into the wall as well. Didn't touch each other, so there's no caution. But yeah, Jeff is he's running it normally. Tyler's actually saving fuel on entry, clutching it as it rolls into the corners. So it's obviously a little slower because you don't engine brake as much, but Gonna be interesting to see if that plays
Yellow's out. Turn 3.
Ingram's around again.
There's Darren Ingram.
around again.
That's the reason for the caution. It was right in front of Antonio, I believe. So somebody was calling it out. Or it was in front of Dewey, excuse me. He is stuck in the grass trying to get out. He's got a flat tire. Here's Antonio coming down into the grass to try and bump him out. Oh, that's a little bit of a harder hit than what I was expecting there.
At that point, you might as well just take a tow.
He might be able to get out of this. He's trying.
Trying to get him turned around, but...
There it goes. Well done, gentlemen.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes. Good sportsmanship from the 11 there. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Mr. Ingram here for the second time tonight. Darren reporting his right rear blew out coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was watching because
you can see it bouncing there. Yeah,
and then he turns into 3 and it just looped, and I was like,
wow.
At first, I thought he might have just looped it around to try to get a yellow.
No, that's.
But yeah, the fact that he was stuck in the grass. Yeah.
And Noah Joyce, he was. That's who was calling out the caution. I think, is he had to go up to the wall to miss that one.
Yeah, and they had already had a couple close calls with Dewey Schramm and Darren spinning in the corner before that. So you'll see that sometimes in the USORL, even if there's not contact or whatever, but if it's just somebody's really struggling, we'll throw a yellow to just basically regroup and everything.
I think we needed that after all those single car spins we were having here.
Yeah.
Caution out, coming in the pits, coming to lap 45 here as Mallon gives Dixon a little, hey, how you doing, coming to the pits there.
Garrett said nor will be the free pass, by the way. That'll get him back on the lead lap.
He was celebrating that on the radio.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting, too, because we were probably setting up for a fuel mileage stop, so I think everybody except Tyler is happy about this caution coming out.
Apparently we heard a reference on the radio, Matt, to something about you not clearing black flags. You just said that you just weren't going to do it. Any response to that? I don't know exactly what that's in reference to, but...
I'm assuming because I have admin powers, I haven't seen anybody posting.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about tonight. Apparently there was a race where somebody was asking for their black to be cleared, and you just kept on saying, I ain't doing it. I don't know what that's in reference to, but apparently somebody remembered it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably said it as a joke, but...
that's exactly the way they were saying it, but yeah.
I don't know. I just ask people I want to do race control. Tyler, though, wins the race off pit road, beating Jeff off to the line. So, very good stop. That's the advantage of that very last pit stop on the on pit road.
They're going to go around one more time here into this yellow. Dan, you still awake over there?
Yeah.
Off doing his own thing. You know, now that I think about it, I think what they're talking about is when we do these races, we get so many speeding penalties under caution. And I know some people, like our boy John Peterson, do it intentionally. And so I think I was saying at Darlington that I was just going to stop clearing people's black flags if they keep doing it.
That might be the reference there.
That's probably what it was.
By the way, Richard on the chat, thank you for tuning in, was wondering what they did to Jeff under this caution. Apparently, Tyler did what to him coming off the pit lane? You'll just watch the stream later and figure that one out.
Yeah, whatever.
This is an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, so that way you can look it up later for you.
Get your mind out of the gutter, that's all I'm
Gosh,
saying.
Richard. But thank you for watching tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So it looks like we are not going to go green here as they get back to single file.
I think they're choosing here, and then they'll be going green. There they go. Because there's not an actual choose cone on this track because that didn't exist in 92.
Yeah.
So there they go choosing. Mallon on the inside, Dixon on the outside. Doe and Joyce in row 2, Krastowski and Sidnor in row. I'm sorry, who's that up there? Is that Dewey?
Yeah, it's Dewey Shrim.
Garrett took the lucky dog. That's why he wasn't out there. So Dewey is still 6 laps down. There on the outside.
It's be interesting to see what Tyler can do here on this restart.
Darren Ingram back there in third, just in the 3. Just a heads up, he is 1 lap down now as they take the green. Oh, Dixon didn't get a very good start there as Joyce hits the back of him.
Yeah, and if I'm Darren here and I'm in the free pass spot, I'm just going to lay back. You know, something might happen on this restart. I don't want to be involved in it. I just want my free pass. No need to get up in the hornet's nest.
Yeah, Dewey almost spun off a 2, and Krastowski in front of him just hit the apron. So there was activity all around that 3 car on that restart. But Mallon takes the lead. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mallon's in the lead. Doe's second. Dixon third. Joyce looking to the inside. Krastowski for fourth.
Zach had a big slide coming off of 4, and Noah just kind of waited for him to clear up.
He's
high
having
and get
another
up
one
under
in
him.
turn 2.
Oh,
He's around. He takes Darren with him. Oh.
That's
Yellows
why you got
out.
to lay back.
Oh.
That'll bring out, and Antonio Ruiz is going to spin as well.
Goodness gracious.
To quote legendary Fall Into Winds driver Alex Bowman, Antonio said, "Hold on, guys, I want to be a part of this wreck too."
Yes, he did. Antonio, we love you, but you're Brent Sherman 2006 Bristol right now.
Oh,
Antonio Ruiz in the no good, very bad day.
That's a great video too. As we watch Krastowski spin in turn 2, just got a little too high, comes down, clips the right rear of Darren, also clipped the right rear of Garrett Sidnor too, and Sidnor did a great job of hanging on to his. Unfortunately, Darren Ingram catches the wall again, coming off turn 2.
Yep. And it's so easy. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, we might be giving Antonio a bit of a hard time tonight, but we all love Antonio. But this league would be nowhere near what it is today without him.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I would love to give
skills.
Yeah, Antonio has done so much behind the scenes work on all of our tracks and everything. So we love you, bud.
Absolutely.
Not been a great night, but it happens.
It does. It does.
I believe he's going to be starting construction on a USORL speedway before too long.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's coming down the pike.
I believe it's going to have an infield road course and I think even a rallycross edit, so that'll be fun.
That's definitely looking forward to that. Pits are open.
Maybe we could squeeze a short track in there somewhere too.
Oh yeah,
right on the front there's a little Legends.
Like what Atlanta does with the Legends and stuff.
I'd be down with that.
And I was gonna say, even though Darren got involved in that, I don't think he got too much damage and he didn't spin. So stay. If everybody pits, you take the wave around.
Antonio's
and that's exactly
coming
what he
across the grass, coming in the pits. I'm sorry. That's oh goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was really safe, but it's okay.
I think that might be a penalty here.
It's
if I were to use
that's a pretty good idea there.
Use my detective skills on that one.
Oh, John Peterson has entered the chat, by the way. Welcome tonight.
Great stop by Long Do and by Noah Choice there, as Jeff Dixon's going to lose 2 spots on pit road. So it looks like Jeff's got the Ryan Blaney crew this week, unfortunately.
Tragic,
William
really.
Byron, man. Yeah. Us Byron fans have been begging for a new pit crew since his rookie year.
I got to say, Darren's probably got the Byron luck this week, as every single incident seems to happen right in front of him. So,
I just want the 24 car to have a shred of number 48 luck. just a tiny little sliver, please.
They're choosing here.
There's just something about me and my favorite drivers having some part of the team be terrible and the team just being like, yeah, suck it up and deal with it. Like,
dude, I gotta say,
Trevor Bain was stuck with Matt Fuchsia for years and he was terrible. And then the second they got rid of him, it was like, hey, we made the playoffs.
Chemistry is key.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of chemistry, which that has nothing to do with it, Malin is on the front row with Doe, Joyce and Dixon in row 2, Sidnor and Krastowski in row 3 as we come to the restart zone that doesn't exist, and the green flag's back out.
Pretty good restart by Owen Doe. It looks like he's going to clear Noah Joyce for second. We've been seeing the guys starting on the outside have not been firing off on the restarts very well, but Owen gets a great start here.
I think that's kind of the reason why he wanted to get down really quick there as Krastowski catches the wall off turn 2. Darren Ingram on his 5th pair of pants now on the radio.
Gonna have to get your guys a sit toss to hook him up.
We'll hook him up.
So now we got 16 laps to go here. I feel it's pretty much going to be a straight race to the finish. Joyce is going to look under Hoang Do here for second.
There he comes to the inside. Can't get that pass done. I thought he was there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, having to, pinch the car down so hard off of 2
Caution's out.
To get up under.
Sidnor's around. Turn 3.
That's the caution that Darren needed.
Yep. He's back on the lead lap
fresh
already.
Tires on there, and he's back in it.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Henrietta Bordeaux is going to be the free pass if she wasn't involved in this one.
I think she's good. I think Darren might have actually caught the back of Garrett Sidnor to start that one, potentially. We're hearing on the radio. Oh, no. I totally lied through my teeth. I am so sorry. Here it is in turn 3. Sorry. He just, the exact same thing Darren did earlier. I think that was what he was referencing. He was in the middle of the track in turn 3, catches those bumps the wrong way, and around it went.
Yep, and unfortunately, when you got rear end damage like Garrett has, it's going to make that car so much looser.
No help
and this
at all.
place is already bumpy and already loose. So that thing's probably a handful, even if it's got minimal damage.
You can look at it right wherever he's at. There he is. Let's go to the camera there. You can definitely see how much that back bumper is bowed up.
All right, we'll see if Tyler's crew can keep him out front. See if Hong's crew can get the 06 Toyota out in the lead for the first time tonight.
It should be noted that Dewey has gained about 3 or 4 laps since
yes.
All to play for here still.
All these cautions.
He was, I think, 6 laps down earlier. He's now 4 down. He just keeps on taking the wave around here. I like how all the cars are all grouped together down here at the end of the pit lane. Makes it a lot easier to see what everybody's doing here.
Ooh, and a good stop by Noah Joyce's crew.
About the same as the last time, I think. Did Doe come out second? Doe came out second last time, so Noah's up to second now. Good pit stop for the 8. It looks like 18, 8, 06, 50, or 81 coming out the pit road this time. Darren snuck up to 5th now.
I believe we'll be choosing this time. Have 8 cars on the lead lap this time. Jeff Dixon reporting a very fast pit stop, but unfortunately he overshot his pit stall. So.
Gotta love that. Been there, done that. Oh, look at this. The front 2 take the bottom. So that's going to knock Noah Joyce back into row 2.
Yeah, and I think Noah just wants to be on the inside here because that outside line is so rough going into 1. Because if you get a good start, you're going to be outside, and then we've seen how running the outside going into 1 works out for you. So see if it'll pay off for him here, though.
13 laps to go when they hit the green. Green flag back in the air. Malin takes the lead going into turn 1. Boy, Long kind of dove it in there on the outside.
Yep. Couldn't make it stick. Oh, Jeff Dixon trying to get underneath him for 3rd. Couldn't get there, though.
Joyce
No way.
closes up on Malin.
He's going to make a move here down the front stretch, see if it'll stick.
Into turn 1. He's there. Malin
Tyler's
gets high. Ooh. Oh, and Joyce catches the apron off too. And side by side down the back straightaway. Wong Do trying to figure out which way to go.
Oh, and you could hear Noah pedaling it, trying to stay down on the inside there. What a battle.
Doe's closed up on the back of Malin going into turn 1. Dixon's there. Ingram's there.
What a power move by Malin there to hold on to the lead on the outside. Didn't think that was going to be able to happen.
5 cars under a blanket going into turn 3, coming to 10 to go.
Noah
Joyce looks again up underneath Malin off of turn 4. That's really close.
He is digging on the inside as we tend to go right here. Oh my goodness.
It's getting good. Here we go.
And it's like what we were saying in the pre-race. It's those 5 cars that we were probably talking about the most, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're
right
all
there.
within half a second of each other.
They are all right there together. Joyce got loose off of 4. Here comes Doe to the inside of him. Dixon's going to follow.
And that was a huge mistake by Noah there, unfortunately.
Oh, Dixon catches the apron going into
Dixon
1.
took the apron.
Oh, Joyce loose off of 2.
He was fighting that thing too, but
Yes, he was. Ingram to the
Comes
inside
Ingram.
of Dixon.
some great battles here towards the end of this race. Up front, Hoang was about a tenth faster than Tyler there last time by. Let's see if Tyler Mallon on their return can dig down and find that little bit extra speed to pull away here.
Mallon with a 28.6 last time. Wong Do with the 28.55. This time by dead even. 58.59.
Nearly identical laps.
Noah
that
Joyce,
time.
though, with a 10th faster lap than those two guys behind him in third.
Just ran his fastest lap of the race.
He did. Pace has definitely picked up for a lot of these guys. Dixon right on top of his fastest lap of the race as well.
Ooh, almost got in the wall off 4 there.
Coming to 5 to go. 5 to go.
They
6
ran
to
the
go. I was right
exact
the first
same
time.
lap.
6:21s.
Oh my gosh. To the 1,000th of a second. Identical
Wow.
lap times there from the leaders.
28.621 for the 18 and the 06.
Dixon was about a tenth faster than all 3 cars in front of him.
Ooh, Joyce.
Darren Ingram gets the wall.
Joyce caught the wall too. 5 to go.
Again, Dixon about a tenth faster, but catching him and getting by is 2 different things.
Yeah, he's
gonna
coming to
get
the
run
inside
here
of
off,
Joyce
too.
now. If it's going to happen, he's got to make it happen now. I think
See if
being in the
it'll
draft is helping too a little bit. Oh, Joyce goes around.
Noah's around.
Hard in the wall. 4. Single car.
Gonna keep it straight. I can't tell if that was net code or if it just snapped on him. It didn't look like they were close enough to get
No,
net code.
it was definitely not net code. He just snapped.
Maybe that's just some very aggressive net code because Jeff's just as confused as Noah is. Noah's got some connection issues. He just disappeared.
Yeah, he was lagging just prior to that, so I wonder if that had maybe something to do with it.
That's unfortunate too.
2 weeks in a row for him. That just something crazy.
Dixon for second. Making it look easy.
Yes. Hong actually let him go. He came on the radio
Yeah.
and said, go ahead and take it. So,
He looks like he burned up his stuff and he's struggling.
but Dixon is coming. A little bit over a tenth, or a little bit under a tenth faster than Mallon. Here he comes. Mallon got loose off.
messed up.
He's in the grass coming to the quad oval, and he's going to
And
take
that-
the lead.
The grass.
Cannot believe they didn't.
Oh,
wreck
they're
it.
going to hit there.
no.
Mallon in the wall. And
Jeff's gonna go
Jeff's in the
too.
wall. Yellow's out. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
There's going to be some hurt feelings after that one. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe they didn't wreck coming off the front or off of turn 2.
There was a lot happening there. Let's go back and take a look at it.
It looks like Tyler ran a little wide coming off of 2 and just made that little bit of a mistake, and Jeff got a big run, and Tyler was running their normal line and kind of had to bail out of it at the last second. And
we're going to roll back to coming off of turn 4 on that previous lap, where Mallon had to pedal it off of turn 4. That gave Dixon the run. Dixon got into his left rear just a little bit and knocked himself in the grass. He makes the pass in the grass down the quad oval. Down to turn 1, they just banged together going into turn 1.
Yeah. It looks like Tyler tried to arc it in like normal and, expecting Jeff to clear him, and it just wasn't clear. And it's, unfortunately, it's just a mistake. So. Just some tough racing there, and unfortunately, it doesn't end well for either driver.
No.
Boys, we are going to have a green-white checkered.
Overtime here in the USORL.
So, do you pit here?
I believe in this series there's one attempt, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like they're all coming to pit
here
road.
They come in the pits. We'll confirm
Antonio
going to
take the wave around. Every lead lap car coming down.
Look who's third.
Yep, and there's Darren Ingram sneaking his way back into this. It looks like they've got that number 3 Camaro fixed up pretty well.
What kind of change can he make for this green-white checkered to get him in front of those 2 Toyotas in front of him? We're going to find out.
He ain't the real 3.
Oh, goodness.
See if anybody gambles. I don't think we'll see a 2-tire gamble here. I know that was a short run, but this place is tough on those old tires.
There might have been one from the 3.
Oh,
there it is.
I might have spoke too soon.
You did. There it is. Oh, boy.
Tyler's going to come off second.
Go third.
Colin go third. Zach Krastowski fourth. Great stop by the 4 team. Don't look now, but Zach's sneaking his way back up into this thing. He's kind of been lurking a few seconds back at the leaders all night, staying out of trouble.
After that early spin, seems like that didn't really hurt him too much.
Nope.
Choosing here. All right. Well,
I'm interested to see what kind of restart Darren's going to get.
2 tires on the 3. Everybody else behind him took 4.
And the downside is Tyler looks like they're the only person who can really run the outside well tonight, like we saw with the battle with Noah Joyce. So I'm sure if you're Darren, you'd want anybody else except Tyler restarting on the outside of you here.
Well, hold your breath, and I hope you went to the bathroom before this restart. Here we go. Overtime here at Charlotte. Ingram with a huge jump.
Great start by the number 3 there. And Hong's going to come through to second as well.
Mallon just didn't go. Sidnor moves up to 4th. He's looking to the inside of Mallon back there. But Doe closes right up off of turn 2. Darren takes the inside.
And if there's anybody that's going to block really aggressively, it's going to be Darren Ingram. He is not going to let Hong Do get a run on him easily.
Coming to the white. 1 lap to go. Doe catches the outside wall. You didn't hear that. Here we go, white flag.
Almost making contact at the start-finish line. We'll see if it'll stick on the outside here.
Oh, no, gets the wall. Here comes Mallon to the inside. 3 wide. Off turn 2, Mallon takes the lead.
Here comes Sidnor for second.
Sidnor for second in that beat-up Gregson car. Mallon clear of the pack.
Welcome back to the USORL.
Tyler Mallon takes the win here at Charlotte.
Oh, my
Sidnor
God.
takes second, and they're wrecking behind him. What a finish here at Charlotte.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass there. Ingram and Hong both drove it in deep into turn 1, and neither of them stuck, and Tyler just drove right on by both of them.
Great racing here tonight in the Body Armor Lytes series at Charlotte. Tyler Mallon in his return in the Interstate Batteries 18 with a daring three wide pass. Antonio with a daring 3 wide pass off of turn 2 with Hong Do and Darren Ingram off turn 2. Claims the win. We got to go back and see that as he takes the donuts on the front straightaway.
What a finish. Oh, my gosh.
Well, if you've been tuning into Fast 29 recently, you have seen some things on this network recently, and tonight was no exception. Let's go back and take a look and see that last lap.
You just kind of knew going into one that nobody was going to back off, and I had a feeling that Darren was going to wash up on those 2 old tires, and luckily they didn't make contact, but
Very
just left
clean.
a wide open hole for the 18 to just slide right by.
It was all clean. As they go into turn 1, they're bouncing like crazy like we've seen all night long, and Doe gets a little high, gets way high. They're all sliding. When the guy that's going to take the lead on the inside is in the second groove, you know it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
As Doe catches the wall, he falls way to the back of the pack, and Darren ends up in a battle for second with I keep on wanting to say Greg Summit. That's Garrett Sidnor on the inside there. What a finish here at Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Fast 29 here with the USORL BodyArmor Lytes series at Charlotte. Another crazy finish tonight with Tyler Mallon in his return taking the win, followed by, I just lost my train of thought. Garrett Sidnor came up to second at the end of that, and Darren Ingram third. We got Darren in the booth with us right now. Darren, you took 2 tires on that last pit stop, and we were thinking, that's interesting. Great strategy call, though.
I was going to say, that's probably the closest I've seen in an old tire gamble in a USRL race work in a really long time. Take us through going into turn 1 on that last lap with you and Hoang side by side there.
Yeah, so I will, even before that, just backing that up, I don't know if y'all could tell, but the tire wear here was astronomically high. Like, people were blowing tires before like green flag stops. That's actually what caused my second spin there, as I blew my right rear tire. So the tire wear was high, even though we only had that short run. My left sides when we restarted were at like 70. So there was probably no chance for that to work. But I was like, hey, we're gonna send it. And so I taped it up, and I took a bunch of wedge out of it, and I was like, let's see what happens here. So the restart was good. I got a good jump. And no Jeff Gordon restarts here. And then going on to the white flag and the one, I was like, well, I have no hope if I let Hoang just get a straightforward run through the corner. So I got to enter a little higher and late apex it kind of, and hope that he runs out of room and has to back out. Well, he did, but so did I, and that just let Tyler just run through the bottom, and Garrett too. So, I mean, all in all, I think third place is, I mean, that top five, we were so close speed-wise, so I think any five of us in any order is kind of what it was going to be, so I'm not mad at all about getting third.
Yeah, with what you had to deal with the couple of spins earlier on, like you mentioned, that right rear blowing out, which that was a surprise when that came across the scanner. That was not what I was expecting to have happen there. I mean, you fought through quite a bit of adversity tonight to get to that third place, but what did you think about Tyler making that move on the bottom in the middle groove when you're already in the high lane and you got a guy on the outside and the wall up next to you?
Yeah, I mean, so tonight, it was just like nothing could go right. I made the pass for Hoang for second, then it was all downhill from there until the very end there. So we had damage we couldn't get repaired because we're just trying to get every little bit of track position, and it was just all over the place all night. That first spin was really weird. We got to go look back in the film at that. Still don't know what caused that. But yeah, I mean, I think you said it best when you got somebody passing on the inside, but they're not on the bottom groove. It's interesting. So Tyler being up there in the second groove, but still somehow making a pass on the inside. That just shows you how chaotic it was to finish there. But that was really awesome. And so shout out to Tyler coming back and making a statement. It'll be fun when Tyler gets back up into the Cup Series and, adding another person up there up front to battle for these wins with.
Absolutely. We're definitely looking forward to that. Dan, you have any questions for our third place finisher tonight?
Good answer.
Yeah, thank you for the question. All right, that's awesome.
My internet is doing the die.
Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the Noah Joyce.
It's doing the sponge.
I guess he does.
Yeah, it was a great race. I'm sure you guys are happy with the recovery with a third place though after that chaotic night.
Yeah, I mean, in this series, we're all so close speed-wise, especially when you get up to the front. So considering the fact that I spent most of the race 2 laps down and to come away with a top 5, I don't care what else. Like, I'll take it. I'm happy with it.
Well, you're definitely going to have some Centos coupons in the mail, too, for all those pants that you soiled tonight, too, with everything that was going on. So.
Man, I tell you, practice was a handful. I could not get it. It took me a good 45 minutes to dial the setup in.
Well, it definitely got dialed in when it needed to be. So congratulations tonight, Darren, with a third-place run in the number 3 Flying J machine. And congratulations. We'll catch you on Friday night.
Woo, Talladega. No, what's Friday? That's Saturday night. What's Friday? I don't know.
Friday night's ARCA at Talladega. You going to be there for that one?
Oh, so we're still, let's go.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I love my plate tracks, making those blocks. So I heard you say that, Matt. I try to get the double at Talladega. Did it a couple seasons ago, so try to do it again.
We'll definitely look forward to that, but I think you got 3 guys up here that might be trying to challenge you for that, so we'll see what happens. Looking forward to it. Darren Ingram finishes 3rd tonight here at Charlotte. We're going to try to get our second-place finisher, Garrett Sidnor, pulled up in here. Waiting for him to come up into the booth here. Still trying to catch our breath after all that. Hey, there's Garrett. Garrett Sidnor finishes 2nd tonight in the Noah Gregson machine. You got so many sponsors on there, I just thought I'd just take it down to simplest terms. Tell us about your crazy night coming up to 2nd place.
Oh man, I had about 30 seconds in practice, so
Yeah, we didn't even know what your car looked like until
I was
it showed
gonna
up.
say, I saw you hop on track at the very end of practice, and I was like, "Oh, Garrett's here. Okay, I guess I just missed him."
I think we didn't see you until actually the green flag came out. I was like, hey, there's Garrett Sidnor in the 16 Noah Gregson car. That's cool.
yeah, definitely was a roller coaster for sure. I had no idea what I was driving, and I caved in the back end about after 4 laps, so it was even looser for the rest of the night. So yeah, that was definitely an experience.
Yeah, I can't imagine that rear end damage helped, but you guys made a great recovery drive to get back up there. Why don't you take us through that last lap and a half as things got a little crazy in front of you?
Well, I just had the benefit of starting on the inside, and then most people, especially I think with Darren and Huang, were having trouble on that high side there on that final bit. And really, I was just in position to be like content with like probably like sixth, but when we got up there and we were in third, I was like, might as well try to get up here and take second from Darren, and got him in three. And I was like shocked because after I had like readjusted the car with the damage to make it tight, I was plowing up to the wall too, but not nearly as bad as they did there. So I mean, I was mad earlier in the night for finishing second in an iRacing event, and now I'm happy for finishing second in our event. So
Crazy how that swings sometimes depending on what happens during the race, isn't it?
for sure, we just had things go our way there at the end.
Well, it was a great drive. What do you think of the track? Because we've never run here before. Obviously, it looked very bumpy out there.
Yeah, definitely a lot of bumps in the racetrack. Down the back especially was the big one. It felt like Auto Club. Going down the back straightaway, it would just bump the car up and down on the splitter. And the high side was definitely interesting as well because you couldn't be up there for too long, or it would catch up to you out of 4 or 2.
I guess he lost his train of thought. Okay. No, that was definitely, not only did it feel like Auto Club probably did, it looked like it too. There was a lot of bumps in there.
Okay,
Kind of tricky.
I don't know why that happened, but
Okay.
connected.
Oh, there you go.
No worry, you're not the only one to have technical difficulties.
Yeah, we've had technical difficulties up here all night. You're good. Continue.
It's 1992. Cut some
Yeah,
slack.
that's exactly right. Yeah, we're working on VHS up here. We're good.
And the final thing I was going to say is the apron. A lot of people were hitting that as well, and that would make the car loose or it would shoot him up the track. Especially when I was battling Zach there towards the end of the race, where I thought I was going to finish 6th place, and he hit the apron. I crossed him back over. That was kind of fun. Doing that, but yeah, it was a fun racetrack. It has a lot of potential from what other people were saying. It could be a really great race. And tire wear was pretty solid, even though it was hard for me to experience it at what my car actually had because I was racing with damage the whole entire time. But yeah, we caught a lot of breaks. Track was rough, but played us the nice cards there at the end of it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Dan was going to say something. I'm sorry. You got something?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't want to talk to Garrett either. Okay, that's cool.
My brain. Vibing.
That's okay.
Dan's just along for the ride.
He's just along for the ride now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, Garrett, congratulations on a good 2nd place finish. This one feels a lot better than the iRacing one.
How
But,
about them Bears?
oh goodness! All right. I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't either.
But Garrett, you had a great run tonight. Came back from a lot of adversity tonight to get that 2nd place. But congratulations on it, and we'll catch you, if not Friday night, definitely Saturday night for the Cup race at Talladega.
Yeah, definitely should be here Saturday. I don't know about Friday, though, so we'll see.
We'll look forward to it. Garrett Sidnor, driver of the number 16. Thank you, Ray Tustin, Bass Pro Shops, Black Rifle Coffee Company, True Timber Camo, Toyota Super GR. There we go. We got it.
And Crunchyroll, because they're on the deck lid.
That's right.
You know.
Yes. Thank you. Missed that one. Thank you.
The infinite number of sponsors on that car.
Yes. Yeah. I had to take a big breath on that one. But Thanks for joining us tonight, Garrett. We appreciate it. Garrett Sidnor,
No
second
problem.
place tonight.
I was going to point that out, Ray, putting that in the chat.
Yep. Oh, I saw it.
That's a real car owner right there.
That is it right there. See if we can get our winner in here.
Just bringing him in.
If I can type his name right here.
You
moved Matt. Again, technological problems. Welcome back, Matt. We kicked you out and locked the door, man.
I heard tackling, and I was like, I got moved to the other channel and just heard laughing, and I was like, this isn't supposed to be happening.
Good help is so hard to find. Good Lord.
Uh,
Oh, jeez.
Tyler Mallon.
Hello.
Hey, we're talking. He sounded like he's
you
still in
sound
his car.
thrilled.
long time no see. How about
Yes.
Hi. Yeah.
Can you at least sound excited?
I don't know. I am excited. I just feel bad because I kind of murdered Jeff by accident. So.
Nah, that was just racing.
that? Yeah, we were what we were saying when we were watching that is it looks like you just tried to arc in and kind of tuck in behind him and just didn't have him cleared. It happens.
Yeah.
So
That's hard racing. It was good stuff. I mean, we definitely enjoyed it up here watching it. Take us through that green, white, checkered. How did you make that pass stick coming off turn 2?
Well, the way I had the car set up, it was pretty much full throttle on new tires all the way around the track. Obviously not on old tires because Jeff would just blow right by me as soon as the tires fell off. But I was able to hold it on the bottom well enough to get by Huang and Darren. Well, they killed themselves, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah.
It probably looked kind of crazy from your windshield. It was just kind of crazy how you guys were able to run 3 wide with you on the bottom in the middle of the track. That was the craziest part, how high up everybody went. The whole pack was basically second or third groove on that turn going into 1 and 2. It was pretty crazy to watch.
Well, I didn't see it back yet, but I imagine that looks really cool to see.
Absolutely. But yeah, you definitely were. It seemed like you were just the class of the field tonight. You and basically all 3 of those Toyota Supras up there. You, the 81, and the 06. You guys had a heck of a battle all night long. It was great to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to drive. The track was excellent. It had a lot of tire fall off, and I like tracks that have a lot of tire fall off. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what Darren was telling us earlier, that the tire wear was insane. He blew a right rear. That's how much tire wear there was. So that was pretty incredible to hear that. Take us through. So you were talking about how the track seemed to be in good shape. We noticed a lot of the guys were having issues with the bumps, especially in 3 and 4. Didn't seem to really affect your car that much.
I had a really aggressive setup put in the car, and it kind of. I guess the best way I can think of it or word it is that the car kind of just like slammed into the ground as soon as it went over a bump. It didn't go up and down as much as it normally would if I had a less aggressive setup on. But I don't know. What was the question again?
No, you're right there. No, that's exactly it. You're doing it. You are just fine.
Yeah, because we saw multiple times through the race where somebody would get under somebody else, and that guy would get up into the outside groove, and those bumps would just upset the balance of the car. And it seemed like, I believe it was Noah Joyce was trying to pass you for a position, and you just held it up there up high and didn't get past. So that was really impressive from up where we were looking.
It seemed like that suspension travel that you were talking about, that seemed to be the key. So that was pretty impressive that you were able to dial that in when others couldn't.
I just wish I knew what Jeff had on the long runs. Like he pulled away, but I think it was about 2 or 3 seconds before the caution came out.
We've been trying to figure that out for like 3 seasons now, so don't worry.
I think it's just
you're not alone.
I haven't done open setup since I was basically since I was here last. So I got to get back in the swing of things.
I think it might be South American Clean Air. You think that might be what it is? It just kind of He gets out front and he's just gone, man.
I don't know.
Well, either way, that's a pretty good way to get back into open setup racing. So congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Tyler Mallon with the win tonight in the Interstate Batteries 18 Toyota Supra.
Get 4 more races under your belt, and we'll see you in Cup.
There it is.
Yo. Okay.
We'll look forward to it. All right, gentlemen, final thoughts?
Great race tonight. Tons of fun.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Stole my line.
I'm sorry. I'm Darrell Waltrip. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
No, it was a great race tonight here on Fast 29. I'm glad for everybody that joined us, and you guys saw a heck of a battle tonight. A lot of fun. Join us on Friday night. I will be airing the ARCA and IndyCar series on Friday night. ARCA will be at Talladega. IndyCar will be doing their finale at Kentucky after that, so look forward to that. We'll see if I can hang on to second place in the championship on that one. We'll see what happens. And then Saturday night, the broadcast will only be on JTN. I will not be airing anything on that night. Cup Series will be at Talladega. Looking forward to that one. I think all of us are going to be running that one, so we're looking forward to a great night of racing on JTN Saturday night, so tune in there. For tonight, we'll be signing off. Chris Pickett, Fast 29. Thanks for joining us. God bless. We'll see you later.